Ray, hello. Happy Saturday evening. Hi, went out. My internet's kind of blinking in and out. Sorry, guys. We don't have our booster hooked up for some reason. I don't know why it won't work. Anyway, this is High Priestess Jamila. For that, I got a phone call right in the middle of talking. I won't be here long. But what I was gonna say is that I am really feeling and vibing with that song, Hungry Eyes. I'm thinking about watching Dirty Dancing. But there's actually a new scary movie out that I wanted to see. I can't think of the name of it. Is it called? I'll have to tell you about it later. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway. So I wanted to come and talk to you guys about number one, why I don't and why my spirits do not tolerate solicitations at my business. Unless you are somebody that I know and have worked with for a while, like contacting me and saying, hey, I'd like a reading. How much is it? I don't typically answer those because that is considered soliciting. Okay. Um, I feel like most of the people that contact me, either you have seen me in social media. What I do with those is if I get a good feeling about it, I'll send you my flyer of my current prices. And as you guys can see, I'm sorry, let me pause this. I was watching TV. As you guys can see, I just recently posted my fall prices, okay? Because we are now in the month of August, which I'm so excited about. Because July was just like, it was a lot of work in July. It was a lot of work, a lot, a lot. Anyway, so people on the internet, yeah, you never know who you're talking to. You never know why a person is contacting you. And of course, since I am an authentic psychic, witch, empath, healer. I used to have like a little conspiracy against me, which I don't anymore. That does not exist. Why doesn't it exist? Because we made it not exist. So it doesn't exist. And what doesn't exist has no power. But you just never know who you're talking to on the internet and why. And so, like, for example, my Instagram, my TikTok, even my business phone, I don't, unless I know you or just have a good feeling about you, like, I don't take solicitations. And even if you're somebody that's a genuine pre-client, like, my spirits don't like for y'all to contact me prior to scheduling a reading. That's not how they do things. Um, and so, a long conversation, oh, I'm going to pay for a reading tomorrow. And then you end up trying to keep me on the phone for 10 or 15 minutes. I cannot do that. And I will not do that. I'll have to cut you off and say, hey, if you need a couple of minutes with me, send me $20, send me $30, send me something if you're not getting full reading, which is at least a half hour. Okay. Because honestly, my time is very valuable. Okay? Then there's not just mentally ill people, but then demonically possessed people on the internet. Hey, Stefan. Um, Earlier today, I all of a sudden, and I'm getting ready to change the security settings on my messenger. And then I'm also going to unfriend a bunch of people that I don't know why I let these people on my friends list. I haven't had time to even do that, and it's been months. But I had this real crazy person pop up in my inbox telling me how much they hated me, telling me that I thought you would be dead by now. Weirdness. This person's own craziness or demonic possession. I have no idea. I'm not worried about it because I am protected. Me and my loved ones are absolutely 100% fortified, bona fide, secured with very powerful and evil, baneful protection. And you need it these days. You need for your protection to be baneful. In fact, in a few hours, I'm going to upload a couple of videos. I'm sorry, I'm going to upload a video of a couple of jars that I just recently did that you guys may need. Yeah, I just blocked this person. I was like, what the hell? What's that sound? What the hell? What the hell? I was like, I don't know what spirit is using you, but whatever that spirit is, my spirits will eat your spirits. My spirits will literally consume whatever spirit. So I just blocked the person. Like, I'm like, hey, straight up and down. My spirits will eat you. They will literally eat you. And if you have a dark soul, have a dark soul trying to contact me and use your dark soul on me. My spirits will replace your soul. Okay? I don't play that crap. Don't contact me with no crazy mess. Don't contact me with no bullshit. I don't have time for it. We have a zero tolerance for it. Okay? Now, I did a reading earlier that made me want to speak about this. Guys, we are not at a time, nor a place, nor is it ever a good time, nor a place to hook up with and fall in love with and fake love with a super narc. Narcissistic lovers specifically have turned into super narcs. They're super narcs. They're hungry. That's why they eat so much sometimes. But they're still hungry because what the narc needs, they're never going to get. Right? Super narcs, like super duper attached to spirit narcs, evil. Do not, if you get a warning, first of all, do not just hook up with somebody from the internet that you don't know. It's already bad enough. Hell, I'd rather y'all meet people at a nightclub or a bar or something. But it's already bad enough meeting people in person and even through your family. Because sometimes you can't always trust that. And a lot of times you can't, unless you have a pretty decent family that ain't ornery and disgusting and weird. But a lot of y'all got weird ass families. Okay. So you can't, you know what I'm saying? But somebody on the internet, you don't know what or who you were talking to and what for. Get a reading on these guys. And you know what? If you get a warning sign, I did a reading for somebody tonight. And while I was shuffling, the Eight of Wands fell out of the deck in the upright position. That meant her spirits was on point. Because y'all people talk to my people and they come and bring y'all to me. What that Eight of Wands meant before I threw that, I said, wow. I said, why does Eight of Wands fall out? When I looked at the full gamut of what this dude had planned for this lady, that Eight of Wands meant run quickly. Do not proceed. Go the other way. Stop, no, and don't. Stop, no, and don't. Go. Do not hook up. Listen, this is not a time to be playing flim flam with narcs. Let them play with each other. Let them destroy each other. Do not play with those people. These are people that probably when they were little kids and they went out to play with the other little kids, it wasn't a very nice experience. They probably ain't never been able to go out and play and have a normal time. Don't play with those people. Leave those people alone. You cannot change them. You cannot teach them how to love. They are devoid of love for a reason. For whatever reason, we don't care. Love yourself. Love yourself. Let me tell you what they're doing. And I believe that it is actually a conspiracy. I believe that they have meetings about this, probably. Who gives a shit about their conspiracy? But basically, they are there to be the complete opposite to any lover that you would ever want to keep around you. It's like an over exaggerated abuse. Like they're super narcs. And a lot of them are demonically possessed. A lot of them are possessed. A lot of them have very malignant spirits in them. Some of them even inhuman spirits. I don't care if they famous. I don't care if them the ones that you need to probably look out for because they might be looking for a blood sacrifice. Okay. Now, of course, a lot of y'all have spirits and ancestors, and y'all are connected directly to the underworld that y'all don't want to be connected to. And believe it or not, the underworld is protecting you whether or not you want them to or not. Straight up and down. Because a lot of y'all like, oh, wait, he's saying it. Well, listen, you're not going to survive this world because this is not a time or a place to be playing no games. You'll do better alone or either just waiting it out. Oh, I feel a connection. Is this person my twin flame? Listen, twin flames are rare. You want to know what I found out? And I'm not projecting this to anybody. I don't have a twin flame at all. A lot of y'all do. Twin flames are real. I don't have one. What I have is a choice of, a couple of different people that I could be with that would be suitable partners. I'm actually glad and feel liberated that I don't have a twin flame. You don't have to necessarily have a twin flame. Soulmates, yes. Karmics, yes. You don't necessarily have to have a twin flame. Twin flame is not necessary. In fact, um, it's, I personally, from what I've seen said about twin flames, I'm happy that I don't have one. Do not play around with them. They will destroy your life. Everything you built internally and externally. Okay? Regardless if you're a year in, 2 years in, 5 years in, 6 years in, 10 years in, you're still going to have to rebuild yourself, everything internal and external to yourself. Do not even waste your time. I don't know if y'all remember that campaign that came out of the shadows of Saturn. Waste her time 2020, waste his time 2018. Remember that? Oh, that's still that's still doing. They're still doing that. They're lost. Do not make sure that you are getting readings on people and make sure that you're getting accurate readings because it's not everybody. Like out of all readings that I do, I would say at least half of those men are okay or women are okay. The other half literally are there to destroy you. Something happened, some energy, circumstance, reality, glitch brought that person into your life. It doesn't matter. They are there to destroy you. Narcs remind me a lot of the witch in Hansel and Gretel. They will build you up. They will build you and build you, take you out on a date, but do all this stuff for you. But if they're abusive at the end of that cycle, then then everything that they're doing, and it's usually a pattern. Oh, everything was okay, but then all of a sudden this person, they kind of stop communicating a little bit. See, that's called the grooming and the programming. That's the early signs. Let that go. And some of y'all, once you've already started talking to them, you may have to do a full gamut cord cutting, or from some of these men, you may even have to do a spiritual divorce. The hell? From somebody you just met a month ago. Because what they're doing is they're latching on to you energetically. And what led you to have to come and get a reading is because they've already eaten through your aura. To be honest with you, unless you're just curious, you should never have to come and get a reading on a man unless you've got a third party trying to interfere. But otherwise, that man should be right out in the open with you. It shouldn't be a period in the first month he flipping on you. That is a sign. Like he can't even act right for a month. That's why they tell women to hold out on the sex for at least 3 months. Because within that 3 months, you're gonna find out he's gonna let you know who he is or she. This goes for men too, because there's women out there like that too. Okay. And yes, they are mentally ill. Okay, narcissism is an actual mental illness, but it's also very spiritual. They're also very spiritually broken and ill and crazy. Like I said, that person that contacted me, I was like, what the hell is this person? I was like, what in the I was like, ooh, block, ooh, block, ooh, the hell? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Let me tell you something. Envision your life relaxed in luxury with a man drawing you a bubble bath, with some oils in it. Well, not too many oils because that might get in your eye. Some rose petals, just relaxation all the time. A man is supposed to keep you relaxed and secure all the time. A man ain't supposed to be stressing you out and sending you through all that. Now, of course, if he's going through something emotional, but how many like if your love is supposed to be healing. All that stuff was supposed to exit stage left the moment that you know, mm-mm. And then especially if they're mistreating you. I mean, who cares about what their mama did or what their daddy did or whatever? Why are you mistreating me? Oh, well, my father threw me in a trash dumpster when I was a baby, and that's why I'm so fucked up. Excuse me, sir. What does it have to do with me and you? And I don't mean, hey, listen, I don't mean to be unempathetic, but you know what? Every human being should have an instinct of survival. Okay. And so if something like that happened to you and you survived it, I mean, we're not amongst the dead, we're amongst the living here. Okay. You're not seeing dead people. So you lived, even though your daddy threw you in a damn dumpster, you still lived. Why are you throwing it away and trying to drag me with you? Maybe you should have died in that damn dumpster. Maybe somebody shouldn't have saved you then. I have a client right now that has been through so much that I am trying to heal her thymus gland. You know what the thymus gland is? The thymus gland is right there by the heart. It's what helps the heart pump and function. Hers has gotten smaller because of the constant abuse and stress. Okay, she's been able to breathe easier now because of me, because of my spiritual work and God, and of course, Saint Michael, Saint Raphael, and my angels and my spirits, and God and Goddess. Don't even play with yourself like that. Okay? You playing with your life. Don't play with your life. Okay? Make sure you get these readings, even if it's, hey, listen, even if because a lot of y'all already been getting groomed when it comes to the money. I said broom, groom when it comes to your money. So some of y'all, a lot of y'all don't have the extra money to get a reading, right? A lot of y'all are recovering financially from something. We all are. Okay, I'm with y'all. Okay, because I'm not evil and I'm a genuine person. I wasn't willing to put babies through a meat grinder for nothing. Okay. And it's going to be very rewarding. It's going to pay off that we were good people. Okay. Trust me on that. Okay. Um, I've got the burning question reading. That's, I think it's what, $33. So I've got something for all of y'all. Okay. The preferred is going to be to sit down with me for at least 30 minutes or longer, would be the preference. Okay. And then a lot of you guys need to understand that they are still, just to let y'all know, and it's totally fucking ridiculous. They're still trying to do the destiny swapping thing. The girl, I swear to God, you know what? To do something so stupid over and over again and it never work and you're just still doing it is totally freaking ridiculous. It's so stupid. I told y'all they start that shit on Wednesday, then Thursday, Friday, Saturday they trying to swap destinies with people and shit, and we done already cracked the code on it, and now it done got even worse for them because they don't have no spiritual backing at all. However, a lot of you guys still need to rebuild. So right now, I do have the Saturn Power Group, but I want you guys to ask me about that Earth doll. When you contact me, ask me about that. the your need for that doll to be made for you and sent to you within 90 days. It typically takes, I send them out in 90 days to you. It's going to coincide with your reading, and you'll understand why you need the doll. So it's basically a earth mastering consultation, but it's still the same price as my readings. Y'all need to find out about what that's about. I'm not going to go into detail on YouTube. I'm not going to do it. I'm not, especially if you're a witch. Okay. A lot of you guys, if you are a witch, there's certain things that you need to do. Now, see, they got us witches arguing and fighting with each other. Don't do that. Okay. They call me a granny. I've got grandbabies. I ain't old. I don't look old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Being homeless is a sign of spiritual strength. Yep. Thank you. Goodbye. Anyway, just to let y'all know, I'm not homeless at all. And I pay my own bills independently without any man. Just FYI. And any money that a man gave to me is because he owed me his life, and he still owed me money. So we're going to start on that tonight. You're going to start trolling my chat room? Because I got something over here for you. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, so y'all can get at me about that because it's a lot. Okay. Do not hook up with these men on the internet that you have not checked out. Do not. I do 100% because I love. I love love. I'm not going to lie to you and say, oh, he ain't no good, girl. I ain't going to just tell you every man ain't no good. I'm going to tell you if he a good man. But if he's a bad one, run. You understand me? You run from him. You do not. And you know what? The fact that you talk to him, you need to be taking some spiritual salt baths. That's a vex. When you talk to somebody that you get a reading on and the reading is bad, he done already vexed you. He done already vexed you. And probably some nasty heifer that he got going along with him. They done tried to vex you. Because they're weird weirdos, man. Just weird weirdos. Seem like they don't even belong on this damn planet. The hell are you doing on this planet? Did they not know that more? I'd say that the main ruling gods of this earth is going to be Aries, god of Mars, Aphrodite, goddess of Venus, and Mercury. The gods of Mercury rules this planet. What the hell are they doing here? And then Saturn, of course. Saturn is, excuse me, sorry, y'all. Ooh, Saturn is up there too. Okay, and but the main ones, okay, Mars, well, the sun, of course, but you know, the sun, I don't even consider that to be like a planet. I consider the sun to be more like God, right? It's like a source of energy. It's, you know, that's what the sun does. The sun makes everything grow. The sun is very important to our life on this planet, okay, and so is the moon. But when it comes to planets that are further away, and you guys know that I'm always sky watching, and I noticed that I had shared something on my wall about some planet. I don't trust that damn thing, that evil eyeball looking thing. I'm like, what the hell is that? It looked like whatever it is trying to replicate Earth. It looked more like a spaceship to me. It looked like some. I ain't had time to do reading on it. I ain't had time. I'm gonna do it though. That LH something. They done found something up there. And I'm just like, what is that? Because whatever it is, it looked like it's trying to mimic Earth. Now I don't know about that. I shared it to my community wall. Anywho, yeah, we don't accept solicitations, guys. So if you contact me and you don't hear nothing back from me, especially if I don't know you, and I keep my phone on do not disturb most of the time. Unless you're somebody that I know, if you call me and it goes straight to voicemail, it's not because you're blocked. It's because I have my do not disturb turned on. Because unless you've already placed an order for a reading, there's no need for me to talk to you. Okay, because I don't know who you are, and I get pursued by a lot of people that are not having paranormal activity, but those people are the paranormal activity. It's like, who brought your goofy weirdness here to me today? Because this is some goofy weirdness, not your highness, but your weirdness. Like, this is what we're gonna start calling some of these males out here. You can't call them your highness because they're not wearing a crown. They're wearing shackles and face masks, and they're weird. Okay, weird weirdness. R Miles, are you telling me to call you for what? Call you for what? That's that. Uh-huh. I'm not gonna call you. I can promise you that I'm not gonna call you. Whoever you are, you will not get a phone call from me. Okay. All right. Anyway, so I love you guys. Please do not do that. Please do not do that to yourself, man. It's gonna cost you thousands. It's already gonna cost you hundreds of dollars. Well, because that's the call me icon, that emoji that you use, ain't it? Tell them, Stefan, ain't that the call me? If you hit call, that's like a phone. So yeah. Anyway, okay, that's not what you meant. Okay, cool. um, you didn't threw me off. Okay. Like, what's up? Okay, all right, that's cool. You done threw me off. Um, don't hook up with these people. Oh, you already got to spend hundreds of dollars to cord cut. That you hook up with that person. God forbid you have sex with that person. Oh my God. Ew. Do not ever have sex with these lost men. Ever. They got all kind of demons and parasites and bad energy, and they messed up because of they mamas, and they not really messed up because of their mamas. They messed up because they don't know how to grow up. But and then also another thing, they thought that spirituality and knowing self started and ended with the Bible. Need I say more? I'm not saying anything negative about people that are into the Bible, but I can honestly say that I believe, from having an experience just a few days ago with Jesus Christ himself, I can honestly say that his wish would be for them to go beyond the Bible at this point. Okay. And y'all know that I am a high priestess of Hecate, Lilith, and Santa Muerta. So I'm all the way down with the dark goddess. Okay. When you hear about a woman and a baby being saved, that's my dark goddess doing stuff like that. Okay, that's our dark spirits doing that. We don't play that mess. Don't matter if the woman is tripping and she feel like she don't deserve no better. Hey sis, we gonna work it out, and then you gonna be all right. Okay, yeah. So we don't play that mess. And then with y'all men too, because it's evil women out there too, but it's more evil men by a landslide. Like I'm talking about like evil men 77%, evil women maybe 15% percentile. Okay, so we're talking about a landslide here. Okay, So you know, just be careful out there. Make sure that you get these men checked out. And when you get the warning, if you decide to proceed forward, what's gonna happen is that you're gonna need immediate help. Exactly. But it's so many good men out there too. It is. There's a lot of good men out there. They say that women outnumber men. I don't agree with that. Look at who's controlling the information and the numbers. I ain't talking about Jewish people, but I don't agree with that. I think that there are a lot of men out there that are good. They are being oppressed by the bad ones, okay? They are because when you in your divinity, then he's going to be in his divinity, okay? Because it was the woman that came first. The chicken had to come before the egg, okay? You done lost hope in humanity. Oh, I haven't. I haven't. Find your own humanity and you'll find humanity in this world. Mm-hmm. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta get a reading done. Make sure y'all schedule. I'm scheduling off of my link tree. My link tree has all of the links to my PayPal. And if you're paying by Cash App, it's $ Jamila Briscoe. Okay. Get away from that narcissistic, not even narcissistic, sociopathic, possessed. I mean, just especially if you a bitch. You know, witches can have a husband. Many of us do. I lost one of my husbands. I was talking about him the other day. His name is Frank. I had two beautiful daughters with him. That and that man loved me, but you know what, it was meant for him for him to go on to glory, and it was meant for me to have someone else in this life, okay? And he came and visited me like Patrick Swayze in the movie Ghost. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't perfect by a long shot at all, but I can honestly say that I've never been near death because of him. I can honestly say that he, like, no matter what, he always showed up, always, even when I didn't want him to show up. I was like, "Would you leave me alone?" He's like, "You my baby mama. They're my kids. What you talking about? Get the girl by." So he always showed up, and he's still showing up, even though he done passed through. And that's why he got 5 or 6 daughters that love him. That's their daddy. That is his all his daughters love their daddy. And there's a reason for that. So, you know what I mean? So, anywho, he was such a sweet person. He was a Cancer. I remember one time, y'all, let me tell y'all this before I go. That man loved me and I loved him. I ain't even gonna lie. But he did something, and y'all probably don't judge me because of this. This was 10 years ago. I made a voodoo doll of him to hurt him because he pissed me off because of some things that me and him was going through. And so I stabbed the voodoo doll in the stomach with some pins. And he called me. He said, my stomach was hurting real bad. He was like, you have any idea about that? I was like, yeah. And I just went ahead and told him. And I said, are you mad at me? He was like, I could never be mad at you. I said, you think I'm evil, don't you? He said, no, I don't think you're evil. I still love you. They're not sure what happened to him. It wasn't me at all, but they're not sure what happened. I don't think an autopsy was done. So that's another thing, y'all. I don't kill people with magic. That's another thing. Like, Anybody that's an adversary of mine, which you're not really an adversary. I don't even know you. You don't even know yourself. But why would I want bodies like that just dropping behind me? That's not. Yeah, no, I don't want that. So you know what I'm saying. That's not. You know. As long as you keep your knives and your bullets to yourself and don't do nothing to hurt me and my loved ones and me and mine, then you good. But that's not. No, I'm full-fledged, like always in my healing mode. I'm a healer, okay, at the end of the day, not a killer. But my spirits will protect me from people and my loved ones, and the people that I protect, they will protect us from violence, all sorts of violence and poisons and stuff. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So, some people be like, I got some belladonna for Jamila. It's like, really? You think that's gonna work on me? Yeah. I eat tomatoes all the time, honey. I'm not. We good. I like not nice BLT. Okay. Anywho, y'all, I gotta go though. Seriously. Peace and love, you guys. Go schedule. And then also ask me about this Earth doll. Y'all need it. Y'all need it. Trust me. It'll do you some good. And it's a good companion to have, to go along with your meditation. Uh, especially if you already do your own spiritual work, it's just a good thing to have, okay? No, I've always been the same. I've never changed. I've grown, yeah, but I've never been a bad person. I've always been an extremely loving person. That's why I was shocked when a bunch of hate came at me. It was like, well, this hate don't belong to me. Who this belong to? You want this back? Because I ain't got nothing to do with that. But let me get my patootie off of here, y'all, because I got things I got to do. All right. DivineServicesApothecary.com. I know that you done felt something, and a lot of them cloak themselves with stuff so that you can feel something. A lot of them will be cloaked. But it's not going to end up being good for you all the time, and sometimes it'll tear you down so much. And right now, nobody can afford that. Nobody can afford that in their life. Okay, nobody. All right, I gotta go though, y'all. All right, peace and blessings to you guys. Bye bye.